If the sort of second level or relational reflective understanding of the Rough Ashlar is the foundation of charity and compassion, the third level of the Rough Ashlar is the beginning of an understanding of humility. We, as we pursue the systemic understanding of the Rough Ashlar at a kind of holistic level, you come to grips very quickly with the notion that it is the Rough Ashlar itself which creates the impetus for all change, growth, and development. Without the imbalance of the idealized solution, the perfect Ashlar, and the current state, nothing would ever progress in the world. So we begin at a systemic level to really appreciate that rawness or that unfinishedness in the world. It starts to become its own form of endearing place to find and nurture compassion and care. The systemic Rough Ashlar looks around the world, recognizes that it's not perfect, does not abdicate responsibility, so I want to be clear, but it does kind of bring to this understanding that everything is perfect, even it's in its own imperfection. This it's like a continuous, in Eastern language we would use, or in the Eastern religions we might use, like this notion of a continuously perfect mistake, where all of the tensions in the growth and development of an individual, again, are emergent from the Rough Ashlar itself, from this state of imperfection. It is the discomfort, for example, of, sitting on rocks on the ground that, gave rise to things like chairs. So as you start to look around the situations in your life, you'll begin to get a much more systemic understanding of how these imperfections kind of feed each other and how they give rise to the systems we have. This will help you become a better change agent in the world around you as you grow. You should be able to, from that systemic understanding, again, looking across the whole landscape of imperfections with this kinder eye towards what you can change, and an understanding that the things that maybe are the symptoms of the problem aren't necessarily the places where your effort should be better applied. It should be perhaps in causes, and they may be tangential causes or secondary or tertiary causes. And again, this just helps you with this, when you have this systemic perspective, to understand where the opportunities for growth and development are, in your community, in yourself, in the people around you, in such a way where you can address meaningful root cause as well. So, again, none of this is to take away from, good project management, good problem solving skills, all that kind of stuff. But to just understand and have compassion and sort of create emotional space for the imperfections of the world and how they interact and how they give rise to the present moment.